Let's talk about carbohydrates in a way that actually makes sense. Because right now, people either fear them or depend on them all day without realizing. And somehow, both are happening at the same time. At the simplest level, carbs is just fuel. When you eat carbs, your body breaks them down into glucose, which is the same thing as sugar. And that glucose goes into your bloodstream. From there, your body has to decide what to do with it. It can use it right away, store it, or deal with the extra if there's already enough. That decision depends on your day, how active you are, how much muscle you have, how you slept, your stress, and what else you ate with the food. Now, here's something most people hear but don't really understand: glycogen. Glycogen is just stored carbs. Think of it like a backup battery. Your muscles have one, your liver has one, and your body pulls from those throughout the day whenever you need energy. So if you haven't eaten in a while or you're moving around a lot, your body is quietly using that stored fuel. The important part is that the storage is limited. Your body can only hold so much glycogen. So if your battery is low, carbs you eat go straight into refining it. If it's already full, your body has to handle the energy differently. Same carbs, completely different result depend on what your body needs in that specific moment. That is why carbs feel different on different days. You probably felt this without realizing. On a busy day, you barely ate and you're moving around, you finally eat something with carbs and you feel better right away. That's your body refilling glycogen. Now compare that to a day where you've been sitting, snacking, not really using too much energy, and then you eat a big carb heavy meal at night. You automatically feel sluggish, heavy, maybe even more tired. That's not carbs being bad, that's your body already being full. When carbs enter your system, insulin comes in, and insulin gets blamed for a lot, but it's really just doing its job. It's helping move glucose out of your blood and into the cells so it can be used. Here's the part people don't realize: muscle also changes everything. The more muscle you have, the more carbs you can actually use, the more space your body has to send the glucose. It's like having more storage and more usage at the same time. That's why someone who lifts weights or stays active can eat more carbs and feel fine, while someone who is sedentary can eat the same thing but feel completely different. Now let's talk about the type of carbs, because this is where people get confused. Some carbs come in a form your body can handle easily. Things like fruits, rice, potatoes, oats, beans, vegetables. These come with fiber, water, and nutrients. They slow things down naturally, so your body processes them more steadily. Then you have carbs that are already broken down for you. Things like juice, soda, candy, chips, pastries. These are quick, easy to absorb, and easy to keep eating without noticing. So it's not about labeling things as good or bad. It's about understanding that some carbs come with built-in control and others don't. Now that here's something that usually clicks for people. It's not just what you eat, it's how you eat it. If you eat carbs by themselves, especially quick ones, then they hit your system fast. Your blood sugar rises quickly, insulin follows, and then things can drop just as fast. That's when you feel tired, foggy, or hungry, again, not long after eating. But if you take the same carbs and pair them with protein, fat, or fiber, everything slows down. Your body handles it better. Your energy feels much more stable, and you're not constantly thinking about your next snack. Same food, completely different experience. Here's another thing people don't hear: your gut plays a huge role in this. When you eat carbs that contain fiber, like vegetables or beans, your gut bacteria helps process that and create compounds that actually help regulate your metabolism and hunger. Bodybuilders eat a lot of carbohydrates, sometimes more than people trying to lose weight, and they stay lean. That's weird, right? The reason is simple. They're using them. Their muscles are active every day. Their glycogen stores are constantly being emptied and refilled, and their meals are structured. So when they eat carbs, their body knows exactly where to send this energy. It goes into the muscle and gets used. Now compare that to someone who is sitting most of the day, skipping meals, and they are eating a lot at night, and they don't have as much muscle mass. There's less demand, less structure, and carbs don't really have a clear direction. Same carbs, but totally different system. So when people say carbs are the problem, they're usually not understanding what is happening in their body. Most people don't have a carb problem, they have a pattern problem. Carbs earlier in the day without anything to support them, long gaps without real meals, using carbs as quick fixes when energy drops, and then eating more later when their body's trying to catch up. That's when things feel out of control and carbs get blamed. But they didn't create the issue, they just made it obvious. So instead of asking, should I cut out carbs? Should I do intermittent fasting or keto? Ask a better question. What is my body doing with them right now? Am I using them? Am I storing them? Am I reacting to them? Because once you understand that, things get simpler. Less fear, less confusion, more awareness. And this applies to all of the macronutrients. And the three macronutrients we have are protein, carbs, and fats. And in the next episode, we're going to talk about fats because fats are the part people either avoid completely or quietly overdo it without really understanding what they're doing in the body. And once you understand that, the whole picture starts to come together. I'll see you in episode 3.